takes everything in me not to wear a Waffle House shirt to other breakfast places.
What's up?
It takes everything in me not to wear a Waffle House shirt to other breakfast places.
Okay.
Like, I almost wear this to First Watch.
Huh. But you didn't. You would. You didn't want to like offend people.
I feel like that's weird. I feel like, the waitress will come and look at you like, this isn't Waffle House.
I don't think they'd say that.
It's like that weird subconscious thing, but then you like wear like
They'll probably look at you weird.
You like unironic, like those graphic T-shirts they sell
Yeah.
at Target, and they're like, "Oh, that's so relatable. I would buy this shirt," but it's like the number one most liked band.
Right. They might not even let you in. Anyway, welcome back to the throne room. Today we got Josh and Alex is running the fact check ishness or something. Alex King, Josh Pink, Alexandria Ellard. How y'all doing?
Doing good. A little wet. It's raining.
It was pouring cats and dogs out here in the streets.
I could tell that later. Me and Austin trying to do a heist in GTA with my power go now.
Oh yeah, GTA is free now, right? Is it free yet?
So it's not. So it was only on PC.
Okay.
So like, I had Sam get it because I was like, in the future, if I ever get a gaming computer, that's a game I'd want. I feel like. So I was just like, get it because it's free.
Right.
Now it's Civilization 6 or one of them.
Huh. Okay. Alex, how you doing?
I'm really good.
What?
I'm really good.
I didn't hear you that first time.
I'm so sorry. I'm
okay.
really good.
You're good.
Doing grand.
Doing grand. Okay, so we wanted to talk about something. You got like Me Too or something
Bad
like that?
customer service. Oh,
Not
no,
Me Too.
I am the cause of a Me Too. I have my Me Too movement. I was just trying to order a burger at this place. No, it was a burrito because they got that 24-hour breakfast. And we won't name it, but
yeah.
I don't know. I guess I wasn't speaking good enough into I wouldn't like turn my face and put it into the mic.
Yeah.
So she was like already a little short.
Yeah.
And I don't know, systematically in my head, I was like, yes, ma'am. When she was like, is that what you'd like? She like, yes, ma'am. And I hear, it's not, ma'am. Oh. And I was like, excuse me, can you say that again? She was like, it's not, ma'am.
Oh.
Like, she changed from the to it's not, ma'am. Like, she had to like reaffirm that it wasn't a woman. And I was like, oh, my bad. She goes, it's fine.
Oh.
Come to the window. Like, your total's this much.
Wait, so did you get to see her? Like,
yeah, so I pull up and
her.
it's like pink haired,
okay.
the caricature of it's ma'am.
Okay.
It's not ma'am.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It is ma'am.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was some big bro. It was clearly a ma'am.
Okay.
But I guess the pronouns weren't ma'am.
Right. So do you think the pronouns would be sir?
No, it might have been one of those they them.
They them or z or zer?
Yeah, something
What's
like
z or zer?
I've never.
I don't
heard
know
that.
because I remember.
No.
I remember like those like stuff you have to go to at your NSC to learn about like how to interact with, everyone.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hello, I'm Xander. My pronouns are Zer Zem."
Yes.
I come from
zer.
the planet.
I've definitely heard zer.
I come from the planet Glorp Glorp.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the glorp glorp.
See, now
but
you have
Zer is definitely a pronoun.
No, zer is a pronoun. Look it up.
I've never heard
Look
that.
it up.
But now you have to be
Pull it up.
careful because like now you almost have to ask people what
I've
they want to
never
be called.
I've always
Yeah.
disregarded that as a social practice because I was like, I don't think I will ever interact with anyone here in like conservative Texas that's gonna go, it's ma'am.
Right.
Yeah.
But then I try and order a burrito today. And
Well,
it's not ma'am.
I don't think anywhere you really go, people are just like hi, nice to meet you. What is your pronouns? It's hi, my name's Alex King.
You just
nice
have to
meet
keep
you.
it general then.
No, but
Right.
there's like a whole like people that are like
That's like a later
this whole
discussion.
places that are like, my pronouns are XYZ.
Yeah, that's they come out of the gate with
On
that.
Twitter, they
Yeah.
put them. I'm seeing them more like in their bio.
in their
and,
bio.
like,
Tinder.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then professors, they have it on like the bottom. Sociology, anyway, they have what
They
they
have
want
to have
call
it as
in
professors
the
now.
Right.
syllabus,
Yeah.
yeah. Which, well, I don't even know because thinking back to it, my DE professor, my statics professor, because that's the only one I really paid attention to, like the syllabus, like word for word.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing them list their pronouns.
I know at least yours and mine probably did because we're in a pretty liberal major.
Right, liberal
But yeah.
college of liberal arts. It makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm
if
just
they
in an
probably would.
apolitical
Yeah,
major. We're
yeah.
just
But you start getting like alien names like.
yeah. What's the weirdest
pronouns are
pronoun?
Xander. I think it's Zer Zem. is
Zer,
the
I've
weirdest-
I've
never
definitely-
seen that.
Look it up.
Or
See,
heard
see,
that.
see like a list of like standard pronouns.
I
for
couldn't wrap my head
SJWs.
around the first time I heard like they them. I was like, but how are they multiple? Huh?
Mhm. Oh, I see.
It was like I was about to get a nosebleed at my new student conference. I was like, but
Yeah.
how are you that?
Right.
And singular.
Well, is Zer Zim like non-binary.
I think that's like asexual or something.
It says Z, and then HIR.
Z.
So that's
It was ZE,
Okay.
and then HIR.
Zazer.
Oh, Zazer.
Does it say what it refers to at all, or?
Look up what these mean. Like how does one come to discover?
Because I swore the first time I heard like Zazer, I thought I was getting trolled. I was like, okay, they're making fun of
They're
it.
making fun of the movement, right?
Very professional news
Yeah. See,
conference.
I'm interested to see like, okay,
Oh,
I
gosh.
feel as if I'm transgender. How
There's
do
a
I?
how-to guide.
Oh, beautiful.
So the
All right.
Well, it gives
come
all-
with me on my journey.
Yeah.
well, see, and I don't want to say these
let's
wrong,
find our
But
pronouns.
there's an F in parentheses and then AE.
Faye.
Faye, maybe
Or
fair,
maybe it's like female asexual.
maybe
Oh, maybe.
fair self, and then there's an E/EY.
Wait. Fair self.
Fair self.
Hi. Refer to me as fair self.
Fair self. But the F is in. So I don't know. The
I
F is in
am me.
parentheses.
Okay, so that means it's an option. So you can be called air self.
Air self.
Air self.
Maybe that's
so.
the general.
So air self walks
Yeah.
in to a bar, and air self says to fair self that she would like to get slapped. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
Does that flow?
You know what's not fair is
What?
gender fluid, because those are
Yeah,
just people
how
that
do
on
you-
a dime are like,
And
I feel
what are-
female. How am I supposed to predict that?
Yeah, how am I supposed to? Because if you let's say Alex, I come up to you and I just met you. We're not dating. We haven't been. We
Right.
just met. Okay.
Who are you?
And you're right. Who are you? I don't know.
I don't know.
You've changed a lot in the last. It's terrible.
Thank you.
We've gone through so many ups and downs in the last hour. It's just so strange. So, I just meet you and hi, I'm Alex King. Nice to meet you. What are your pronouns? Let's just say I said that. I wouldn't normally do that.
That's a common thing in some places.
Let's say
Yeah.
let's say that I start instituting that into my vocabulary.
Uh-huh.
What are your pronouns? Okay, which I'm cool with saying. By the
Right.
way, if anyone needs me to say that, I'll do it. But
Right.
you say fair self.
Mm-hmm.
I identify as fair self. But you go home knowing that you're completely gender fluid. So you could wake up the next morning and it's something different.
Right.
So then I come up to you the next day and
Mm-hmm.
I meet you and I say, and I'm speaking about you in like the third person to a peer. We're in like a circle. We're
Right.
in like, say me, you, and Josh are now talking.
Okay.
And I'm talking to Josh
You're
about how I met.
introducing me.
Yeah. I'm saying, hi, this is Alexandria. Fair self is a sociology major, and then you stop me.
Right.
And you call me out for being an ignorant
It's
pig.
ma'am.
Well,
And
it depends on the.
you change, but you don't really say it.
Right.
Then I can get canceled.
Right.
You know, Jimmy Fallon,
Oh wait, what do you do? Why is he canceled?
because
Oh,
he did blackface in the 2000s.
But like a while,
Oh.
I hate that like people are bringing stuff up that happened like back then. Like
you
of course,
you could be the biggest champion for the
Yeah.
left. Heaven forbid you like said one poo poo word one time.
Well, Justin
it's
Trudeau
coming
did
back up
blackface.
to haunt you.
Well, Justin Trudeau, as many of you know, is the Canadian Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And he is extremely liberal. Like, and you gotta understand, Canadian liberalism is like completely far left, and like if in our standards.
Yeah.
Like they don't have a conservative movement. Like their conservatism is like our liberalism, like our moderate liberalism. That's how far to the left that country is, which is fine. So Justin Trudeau did blackface in college.
yeah,
And he was standing next to a guy wearing like a KKK outfit at a Halloween party. And so that they brought that up, but really we kind of forgot about that because he's such like a champion for the left, as
yeah,
you said.
they'll make sure it comes up and like the masses are like, we know you did this, so you better not stop being what you are.
Yeah, exactly. Because, oh my gosh, can you imagine if he ran for prime minister as like a conservative, or even came down here and ran for governor as a conservative?
Yeah.
He would be destroyed. You'd be eaten alive. So, how old was this man? Right?
I never
Or-
got the pronoun.
well-
I just stopped using pronouns. I was like,
Yeah, you just-
I was like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, because then you can't just say, okay, sir.
Right.
Because what if it's not a sir? What if it's a
or they want to go
himself?
by something else. Yeah. Now you.
I had this like idea in my mind driving up to the next window. I was like, well, dude, I'm gonna ask their pronouns.
Oh,
And then I was
really?
like, I'm just gonna get my burrito and leave.
Yeah. Well, I think the appropriate thing to be, right, would be like, hey, I'm sorry for misgendering you.
Right.
That's what I said. I said my bad. I said I'm out of country.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
my
that's
gosh.
my go-to is like, if you screw up, I go, I'm out of country. Like,
Yeah.
I completely forgot San Antonio is so, like, gun to your head about, like, walking around with a mask on. I just try,
San Antonio is
Perdón,
Yeah,
perdón.
perdón.
I'm not from here. Yeah.
No sé, no sé.
The perdón doesn't work in San Antonio because then they'll just start talking Spanish back to you. And you're
Yeah,
Wait.
I don't know what's going on.
like, wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, who told me that this was the way it was? Okay, so let me ask you this then. So do you know who Jordan Peterson is?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jordan Peterson got really reamed over the coals for this. Jordan Peterson got destroyed for this because he said that, in public he would call somebody by their preferred pronouns, but like in the third person he would call them by their like biological gender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because his argument is that he wouldn't, cede ground to a logical fallacy. No, or not necessarily. I don't know how he put it. I don't think he used the word logical fallacy, but it's just he was
straw man that is your gender.
he was just arguing that it's a strange, like, I don't know, it's hard to argue about something that's not true,
Right.
like. And you're playing word games here. You're trying to concede ground based off of words.
Yeah.
And not actually like fact.
Yeah,
You know?
but I think we talked about this, and then I go back to like, how hard is it to just call someone like what? They,
Well, that's
you
what
know?
he said. Like, in terms of like, if you're speaking to someone to their face,
Right.
Or the same scenario, like I'm introducing you to Alexandria.
To Fair Self.
I would introduce. So I was like, Fair Self is a whatever, blah blah, is
Right.
a sociology major at A&M. So he would do that, but he was saying that it's just you just can't you can't make somebody use certain language because that's just as dangerous as not using. That's just as dangerous as being like rude. It's almost more dangerous than being rude.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, they're gonna spit in my food.
Yeah, because if someone's rude, well, not even that, but it's dangerous to like legislate for what language you can and can't
Yeah.
use because that's the territory that you're getting into. Now you're trying to legislate what people can and can't say, and that's against freedom of speech. But that, again, so it's a weird balancing act between, okay, but these are people and they really genuinely feel that way. Regardless of their biological sex, they really feel that they are one way or the other, so that's fine. So you give them that room to be whatever, But at the same time, you can't, adhere to legislation that... Of course, he's from Canada, so they're, like I said, they're way more on the left. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's scary, man. What do you think
I'm
about
just trying to
the,
get a burrito.
Yeah, I mean, burritos are great. Let me tell you, burritos are great.
I just go home and put Cholula on myself.
You put Cholula on yourself?
Yes. While I eat the burrito.
On his burrito.
I'm like the peanut butter baby, but Cholula young adult.
Okay, did we ever figure out... Oh, they figured out that like, huge baby was like 4?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
He was a
That-
toddler.
It was kind of scary.
That was
I was worried I'd have a
terrifying.
fever dream about that baby.
No,
Yeah.
I heard about that too.
Yeah. Well, that kid on TikTok with the the Nutella on his mouth,
Yeah.
that looks like a pretty big baby too.
I don't think I saw that.
I know.
You've seen it? It's like the Hereditary music. You know what I mean?
The
And
Jeff
he-
Bezos baby, where he's like sitting there like just smiling at the camera and it zooms
He has
in
like
on
a
him.
bunch of Nutella
yeah,
on
yeah,
his
yeah.
mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Dude,
That
everyone,
dude's big.
everyone had but there was the Ice Age baby, and then like that
Yes.
video got released, and everyone was like, "Forget the Ice Age baby,
Yeah.
kill this baby." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Why do we all want to kill the
What do we
baby?"
kill the babies for? Well, we don't have a lot of sports to talk about as far as this episode, or at least not right now. We can check after we're finished filming this one.
Just straight lifting.
Yeah, just yeah. Yo, what did
What's
Austin?
tomorrow?
What did Austin say to me? We were working out in his garage, and he was asking me what I want to do, and I was like, I'm doing whatever you want to do, man. It's up to you. And he was like, you know what? I just want to push some weight around. He's like, it's screw reps. I just want to push some weight around. I was like, dude, let's push some weight around. You know what I mean?
All right.
Push some weight around.
Could not be me.
Oh, it could be. You're
Speaking
fine.
of working out,
Guys, FNX Fitness. This is the greatest fitness brand on the planet right now that I know of. We've featured a lot of their products on the show, such as this one. This is a new shirt they sent me. It's great. It's comfortable. I worked out in it today. Didn't break a sweat.
Makes you look big.
It's just it's a nice form-fitting shirt, and it's very comfortable. I prefer it over many other shirts. Okay, Josh, he's been seen wearing this exact shirt, just one that he owns.
Check out the last episode.
Check
No,
out the
that
last
exact
episode.
same, the exact
Yeah,
same.
the exact,
exact
literally
same
this
shirt.
specific
Trade
shirt. The guys, I got all sorts of stuff. In fact, you started taking their multivitamin. They're for just for women.
Women's multivitamin.
And it's got a lot of great ingredients. We're talking about everything that you see on normal healthy a normal healthy ingredients list: zinc, vitamin, all the vitamins. Now I'm not going to go into all the ingredients, but they're very all natural, very good for you.
Trace amounts of uranium.
Yeah, no uranium, no radiation, none of that hydrochloric acid, no bleach, none of that. They got good stuff in there. They got all sorts of different stuff, guys. So use the code THRONE, THRONE, and you can get 15% off site-wide. And every single time you purchase something, they will send a whole gallon of water to Africa. Okay? Africa. They'll send the whole gallon to Africa. That's a huge deal, guys. So
Yes.
go to fnxfit.com, use the code THRONE, and get 15%
You
off
sit
site-wide.
there and you confirm your order, and you see the little gallons donated.
Yes.
They go up, and you're just like,
Yes. Yes.
my gallon.
Know what I mean?
Then you start subscribing to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it on a subscription deal. You save some money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think if you are subscribed to like, they'll send you stuff every month. So like, I think I have a subscription for creatine and for your multivitamin, and then for my multivitamin, I guess. I think you save 10% off each time that they send you something, rather than just buying it.
Yeah,
yourself.
it's like it shows you the difference.
Yeah.
You're like, wow.
And then on top of that, if you use our code THRONE,
The whole 15%.
you get
off.
another 15% off. So it's really just a good
They
thing.
just
guys.
restocked a lot of the shirts I know,
Yeah.
and the blender bottles.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this goes out, you listen to it, you're gonna be like,
You're gonna get that popping.
Go get a shirt.
You're gonna get that popping. Also, if we haven't mentioned it, we did mention it on the last episode, which is coming soon. Or actually, it'll already be out. But
oh, are we
What's
talking
up?
about the other sponsor? Or?
no.
Okay, no,
no.
you continue, my
no,
bad.
no. On the last episode we filmed, but she's got to edit it. We have a Patreon challenge. Okay, if we get, what do we say, 50?
Yes, we
We
said,
said
50.
50 patrons. We're gonna start sending you free stuff from our sponsors. Okay, we're gonna pick a random person each month that is a patron, no matter what tier,
And they will be blessed.
and they're gonna be blessed with some free stuff. Okay, and so go to patreon.com/throne room to be eligible. That's all I'm gonna say about that. What's this H3H3 stuff?
Oh, yeah, so, I don't know, this is like what's blowing up. Like, this is the big YouTube beef is H3H3 versus Keemstar.
Yeah.
And so, like, it started off, like, reasonably, like, H3H3, like, the good guy, Keemstar, the bad guy, because, like, everyone except his, like, most loyal follower. So if you don't know Keemstar's channel, it's Drama Alert.
Right.
And it's basically just, like, a news, he just posts, like, like, this setup, he's like, let's get into the news.
Yeah.
Starts talking about, like, KSI and Logan Paul are going to duke it out for the 5th time. Also, Logan Paul filmed another dead body and stuff like that.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But he'll just sit there and like talk mess about people, like, and in some circles people like blame him for some people's like suicides because he'd pick on like some mentally he has a very skewed view on like mental health. Like he's quoted on like if it's like calls people, like, the dude was suicidal and they were like in a private call, he's like, you're not mentally ill, you're just weak and you can't handle life. And he like told him, is like, if it doesn't mean anything, then just jump off a cliff. Dude jumped off a bridge 2 days later. Yeah, it was that Etika dude.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So he's on some, and he's like, if you feel depressed, just drink 3 sips of beer, you'll be fine.
No.
And he's like quoted on, and then he's got like a whole like file full of videos like people have on him where he's just dropping the N-word and talking about how like black people don't deserve anything, and be like, dude, shut up, you're black, I'm white, let me talk. In like live streams.
What?
But he also never directly does, like, he's been like, there's a lot of people that have been swatted because of him, but he's never directly, like, he's just like, we need to leak this dude's address, and he's like leaking all the info, getting one of his little like followers to do it.
What?
So all around, the consensus is that Keemstar's a bad dude. He's
Of course.
There was one dude, he reported on him being a pedophile. It was just old man that plays RuneScape, and he like live streams it. And there was a story of another pedophile that plays RuneScape, and they didn't look similar, but they both had white beards. But he reported that this was the dude that was the pedophile.
Right.
This old man still gets like people like blowing up his live stream, like, you freaking pedophile, get off of here, this is disgusting, you little child rapist.
Oh my god.
And he'll just sit there and like he ends up having to like cry on his live streams because he's like, I know what I am, and I know I haven't raped any little kids. He's like, I know I'm not a pedophile, but y'all won't let me live the life of not being a pedophile because people just attack him daily.
Whoa.
And for some reason, still, I wouldn't live stream at that point and be like, well, thanks, you ended my career. Bye.
Yeah.
But
Gee whiz.
so I guess he like attacked H3H3 on like some kind of like scheme that he, because when they were getting a lawsuit years ago, a video game like made a small DLC to like help financially support them, and the consensus was that like H3H3 basically schemed people out of their money, and he didn't. There's like no like even the developer was like, no, that's not what happened, and all the like jargon of business.
Yeah.
But so H3H3 made a video on him, and he just like laid out like why Keemstar's an awful dude. But then like originally it was like, okay, H3H3's in the right here, but he attacked his. So he was like, G Fool, you got to drop this guy because that's who sponsors him. He was like, I don't know why you would sponsor a dude that promotes suicide and drops the N-word, is racist, hates mental health.
Yeah.
So all of H3's people were like emailing G Fuel like, drop Keemstar, cancel Keemstar.
Yeah.
And so he lost his biggest sponsor. I think he has a few others still, but so it's like but that's the one that's always there.
Right.
Anytime he's reporting is G Fuel as a sponsor, so they dropped him. And then Keemstar fired back. This is like 5 or 6 videos collectively between the three of them just firing back at each other, and then like all the countless tweets going back and forth. But so then H3 ended up losing his Old Spice sponsorship.
What, Keemstar said?
Yeah,
about
because his people went and gave such negative like backlash about it. They were like, "You're gonna do this to this guy who's like calling out random people." Because Keemstar did a video and it was like twisting why like, and I like H3H3. I'm a fan of him, but there's like some stuff that he made some valid points of like, okay, yeah, that's kind of hypocritical.
Yeah.
Some of it was like out of context, like he was talking about one dude, but if you watch the rest of the clip, he goes like, "This dude needs help."
Yeah.
Like, this dude needs someone in his life that loves him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't use that part of the clip. He uses the part like, this dude's definitely on pills. That's the clip he uses.
Of course.
But so now they're like going back and forth losing sponsors.
Yeah.
And apparently that wasn't something that happened on YouTube. So it's like everyone's mad at H3H3 also because he's like opened the gate for like people to attack other people's sponsors.
Yeah, right. Dang. See, yeah, you don't know what doors you're opening up when you say something like that.
Yeah.
You know? And it backfired on him.
And it wasn't like an offhand comment. Like the whole like every like 5 minutes, H3H3 was like, "Do you feel why you still sponsor this guy?"
Dude.
It was like that was like almost the move he was going for.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's got to be some accountability when you're sponsored, obviously. Like, you can't be promoting crazy stuff when you have high-level sponsors, because then that looks bad for their brand.
Yeah, but I guess, I don't know, I guess they didn't care until people, because, like, he's been attacked on YouTube before, like, by, like, Leafy is Here, iDubbbz.
Yeah.
Have both done, like, entire hour-long videos on him.
Yeah.
But he's, like, maybe lost some subscribers, but he has, like, the loyal fan base of, like, Drama Alert Nation.
Yeah. Wow.
But so, this is, like, the first time there was, like, actual repercussion.
Jeez.
That's scary. He kind of lives in a fantasy when I watch him, though, sometimes.
H3H3?
No, Keemstar.
Keemstar, right.
Like, he, like, doesn't understand, like, why he gets, like, crapped on sometimes.
Huh.
It just doesn't process the, like...
Yeah, he seems out of touch with reality.
Yeah,
if he's saying some wild stuff like that.
Yeah, he's, there's, like, one, this is a recent one, he's like, we don't raise weak people in this house. He has, like, a daughter.
Does he have kids? Oh,
he has a daughter, he's talking about mental health. He's like, we don't raise weak people in this house.
He sounds like a cult leader.
Kind of is. He's bearded.
Yeah.
He's another Charles Manson or something.
Sounds like a very manipulative, like,
he just
extremist.
Seems like, yeah, like, I don't know. He frequently will pull the victim card almost.
Yeah.
Of, like, or it's a diversion. Like, it'd be like, look at this.
Yeah. Right. So what's your take on it?
I don't know. I still support H3H3 because I still don't like Keemstar.
No.
I've been watching it, but I don't know. I think the brand thing was kind of like a little like low blow to do.
It's dangerous, yeah.
Especially because how quickly it started
Yeah,
steamrolling.
I think because people, this whole cancel culture thing is so prominent nowadays.
Yeah.
If you just give your audience the power to go to a rival creator and screw up their career, that's a dangerous thing to
Yeah.
do. As like we are all a part of this show, that's a dangerous thing
That's
going
like,
into it.
If I
you know?
said something like slightly racist and like another like equal level podcast was like FNX Fit, you need to drop them.
yeah.
That would like screw
You know,
us up. but,
that'd
like,
mess us up because I'd have to burn all my shirts. You know what I mean?
I like
would
the
never do that.
accountability for it, but like
Yeah,
I
but
think
see the accountability needs to be there, but it has to come from the sponsors. The sponsors need to be doing their own research into who they're sponsoring.
yeah.
And if their PR department needs to keep their sponsors accountable.
Like G Fuel sat on him for like years with like other
Yeah.
people uploading this dude's like a piece of trash.
Yeah.
But they never did anything like.
Well, because but they shouldn't though, because it's just some random
Yeah.
Karen's opinion.
But then like I don't know, that's crazy for like Old Spice to just drop him like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just, you're peer pressuring these large companies.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if you don't cancel this one guy that
I'm gonna
that you,
stop
that
using
you sponsor,
deodorant.
yeah, I'm gonna stop using Old Spice. I'm gonna go to Degree.
America will smell because of you.
Yeah, which there definitely needs to be accountability, but you can't give the power to the audience like that. If they don't really like that dude a lot, then they just shouldn't listen to him.
Yes, unsubscribe.
You unsubscribe, you stop giving them traction, you stop liking, you stop sharing, you do that because
Yeah.
that's the normal supply and demand curve for these videos. You don't give them traction, they'll die out, But
no, we
don't
gotta
take away their money.
Yeah, you gotta ruin a whole career.
Yeah, I mean that daughter. Where's
I
where's the
remember.
money
I
coming
remember
from
when
now?
they didn't have money. H3H3 in them.
Yeah,
That if that happened then.
yeah, they're done. They're never
Yeah.
getting there. But I mean, those are huge gunslingers.
Recently,
like-
he's been, I don't know, his like, because the video before was like another dude attacking him, so I don't know, he's been like under fire lately
Who?
by other H3H3,
Oh.
by other creators.
Dude, he's good friends with
Post Malone.
Post Malone. Yeah,
Yeah, but
the episodes I've listened
they
to.
live in a big old mansion now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I've listened to the ones where he has Steve-O on and Post Malone.
Have you seen
And they're
Steve-O
great.
cook with what's his name? The famous cook, the mean
Bobby
one.
Flay?
No, the mean
Oh,
one.
Gordon
What did you just
Ramsay.
call him?
Gordon Ramsay.
Bobby Flay.
Oh, Bobby.
That's another guy.
Beat Bobby Flay. You
Beat
ever
Bobby
you ever
Flay.
wanted to beat Bobby Flay and like as a kid watching beat Bobby Flay, you're like,
I thought I could
would
do it.
I would lay it down on Bobby Flay.
Bro, I could make the meanest bowl of cereal.
You
Bobby
ain't
Flay
ever
wouldn't even
seen
come close.
The Pop Tart. I can microwave.
Bobby Flay, bro, you don't even know nothing about these Totino's pizza rolls. You don't know nothing about them.
Yeah, we're watching.
so
we're
dark
watching
outside.
the apocalypse outside.
It's
I can talk.
crazy.
I can talk about me and Austin's failed heist.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so if you played like GTA, like there's like the heist stuff, and
Yeah.
basically it's like multiple missions setting up to one big final heist to make all this money.
Yeah.
But you have to have a team of 4 to do it, and if at any point that team of 4 like stops being a team of 4, like someone quits, it just cancels the mission and all the
Mhm.
progress of it.
Okay.
And so I was the helicopter pilot, and we'd finished like this long mission that we died multiple times trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like lightning is striking outside the house,
Yeah.
and so we're flying off into the sunset with all the money. And then I see this flash of blue from my windows behind me. I'm like, "Yo!" And that's the last thing they hear. Power goes out. The house is shaking. And like
Ooh.
Austin texts me like, "What happened? The helicopter crashed."
Oh.
Like, I just
my
FaceTimed and then my like power, like the house is black, all the
Oh
alarms in
my
the cars.
Lord.
I just love that. Like the last thing they heard that was "Yo."
Yo! Just those perfectly cut videos on Twitter, the perfectly cut screams. Those are hilarious.
Yeah.
Those are so funny. I love the ones of like little kids. They'll like get scared or something or like fall and they just start crying, but then it cuts out. Those are the best. Those are the greatest. Alex, you got anything?
Nope.
You got anything else?
No.
All right, go check out FNX Fit and patreon.com/FNX
FNX_fit. at Instagram.
FNX_Fit on Instagram.
Follow them. They got a bunch of pages.
Yes, tons of them. Go check out our Instagram page and our Twitter page at The Throne Room. Josh, where can I find you?
At jpink19.
Beautiful. Alex?
Alex Grace _E. Haha, I memorized it this time.
Even more beautiful. You know where to find me at King __Alex__. Thanks so much for watching, and have a beautiful day, I guess. You know what I mean?
It's not beautiful
It's
out there right
disgusting. I hate everything about
sun
this
is
weather
gone.
right now. I love you. Oh!
now.